morning, guys. So it's Saturday and today we are gonna be doing these trucks. So we got about 3 to do, and we're gonna be using Julian's setup as well, and the pressure washer that they provide to us. So all right, let's do it. This is gonna be another day in the life of Ralda's details. Let's do it. Alright, guys, so the idea obviously is to clean them up, and on these type of trucks, what we want is to knock off all that stuff right there, all that dirt and stuff like that. That's why we use the tornado. I mean, not the tornado, the what is it called, Julia? Turbo nozzle. Yeah, I forgot about the name. Yeah, and try to keep them, you know, in the best shape as possible, because these trucks, they always go through a lot of bad areas, you know, with a lot of mud, and sometimes it's metal what they have in the chassis and all that kind of stuff. So we clean up all those areas there as well. This right here and that right there as well, the cab and all those areas, because, like, once again, they are meant to be, you know, to clean up a lot of stuff. And yeah, we just want to keep it in good shape in order to, you know, yeah, that's the idea. Clean them up really good, the best that we can. Pressure wash everything. We do use some soap and degrease it on the tires, chassis, and areas like that. So yeah, that's the idea. The interior, let me show you guys how it looks. Interior is not too bad. We normally do, well, it is bad. This one is bad. As you guys can see, what we do is we use the tornado and we use a nice blower. So we open up the doors, we pull out all the stuff and kind of blow everything. It's not a detail, it's more like a basic service to maintain them, you know, in decent conditions. Because if we leave these trucks for about 3 months without clean them, these ones are gonna be a disaster, you know. So, but anyways, we clean up this ones like this, and about 2 or like a month later, it's gonna be on the same conditions or worst. But yeah, depending on where they got sent, you know, depending on the plant that they're gonna be working on and stuff like that. So, all right, you guys can see we clean up the air vents, cracks, crevices with the tornado APC, and we put some dressing or protection on all the plastics and stuff like that. All right, let's do it. This is what we're gonna do this morning. Should take us about maybe 4 hours. And all right, let's do it. So now we got Julian. He already went to pick up the truck, stuff like that. We're gonna be kind of, I think this right here should be fine.
But the air compressor reel in.
Yeah, it's gonna reach everywhere. Yeah, 50 feet is enough for that right there. So this is Julian's setup, guys. He got a nice low profile setup right now. So as you guys can see, we have the GFCI box. He got his retractable reel for the power cord. We got this thing over here, pressure washer reel. This is the air line here. So it's looking good. It's like he got extra stuff right now just because we came to do these trucks. Normally we don't care like the blower and things like that. And to this, not even that big old vacuum right there. He got a nice rigid back, but since this right here, there's a lot of stuff, you know, that we gonna be using, like, I mean, the what is called, Julian? No, like the stuff from the trucks, you know, like all the mud and stuff like that. Is we don't want to use your vacuum, right? To you know, yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, and then if you guys want to know how to keep this setup warm, this little heater over here, it comes handy. You just move this a little bit, you move that thing, and the setup is in good shape. You just plug it in, that's it. All right, we got a 55-gallon water tank on this one. So yeah, looking good. Let's do it. Alright guys, so as you guys saw, we use the blower to pretty much get out the majority of the stuff, and then we do use the vacuum, but it's just for anything that is left over. But as you guys can see, all the loose debris, the blower is going to get it out. Also, we use as well the tornado tool, but for this purpose the blower comes really handy, especially on this type of trucks. So yeah, as you guys can see, it's mainly for the loose debris. That way we don't have to be vacuuming a lot, you know. So you guys can see that right there. Yeah, that's why. So now Julian is gonna start with the vacuum right there. I'm gonna take care of this one here. So we just finished that one. We're moving on to this one now. The interior is done, and I'm gonna show you guys the end results on the interior as well. So yeah, let's do it. Look at this, guys. We apply ceramic coating to this. Just check out the water beading on this thing. Look at that. Super hydrophobic. It's a lot of oil on it. That's why. Just like ceramic coating, don't you? We almost. All right, so here's kind of like a before, and this is like an after. And once again, the idea is to remove the majority of the stuff, you know, on the trucks. So from this, or from this to this, and we still put some tire dressing and stuff like that, so they look good. We don't have to dry them off. We just clean up the windows inside and out and stuff like that. But yeah. That's the pressure washer. We got Julian set up here, and now we just got to take that truck to the other parking lot. So let me show you guys the interior, how it looks on the interior, so that way we can have an idea on what exactly we do on them. So anyways, they do have a lot of stuff in here that we need to remove, stuff like that. And that's kind of like the way it looks, you know. We just do like a general cleanup, you know. Try to remove all the debris, make sure. Oops, somebody stole the air vent. So anyways, yeah, we just try to clean up them the best that we can so they keep in good conditions, you know. So that's the idea. And on the exterior, try to knock off the majority of the dirt and stuff like that. So yeah, looking good. Now we're gonna move on. We're gonna drop this one off and move on to the shop, because I have to finish up a setup that I got. It's a Mercedes Matrix. It's a nice one. So all right, let's move on to the shop, guys. This parking lot is around like a minute or two from the other one where we are allowed to wash the trucks. So today we just bring one of them from this parking lot, and the other two was on the existing parking lot. So yeah, that's why we are just getting this truck over here, and yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. So Mr. Julian, he has the CDL, I think it's called, is the license in order to drive this type of trucks, stuff like that. So that's why he's in charge of this, you know. I know how to drive them and everything, but I don't have the CDL. So that's why I'm not allowed. Only on these parking lots, but I'm not allowed to get it to the road. All right, guys, so we just finished with the trucks and stuff like that. We already went to do many other things. I went to pick up another setup that I need to do and stuff like that. But anyways, this is something very important, guys, that I need to, or I want to share with you guys. And the reason why is because I've been getting a lot of people calling me, asking me why the generator it doesn't start or stuff like that. And the first thing I ask them is, when was the last time they did a service to it? And they say, what they tell me is, oh, I don't remember. And they tell me, like, should we do service on it? Like, yes, we gotta do service. I do a service on these generators. Like, we gotta do it. If we can do it every month, it's good. So we keep them, in good shape. So just a small tip right there for you guys. And yeah, just to let you guys know that we need to do service on our equipment, because first of all, it's kind of pricey. Special, like a Honda generator like this is $2,200, and we gotta do service to it. Otherwise, that's gonna be it. Okay, so let's do service on them. All right, let's move on. All right, guys, so we finished with the maintenance on our equipment, and now we are moving on to try to finish up this setup. This is, like I said, a nice Mercedes mattress. Just the van is, I want to say it's about $50,000 if I'm not wrong. But it's a nice van. And this is almost done. I just got to push it in and stuff like that. And that's exactly what we're going to do right now with Julian. He's going to be helping me out to push it in. And the last thing I have to do is connect this. This is for the pressure washer. And this one here is for the 30 amp outlet, which is right here. And set up the generator. A few things here and there that I have to do. So we're gonna do that right now. So let's do it. Let's go. All right, so the setup is looking good. As you guys can see, it's almost there. We have the generator here with a nice generator slide out. Still gotta clean it up a little bit. We have our label over here, logo, which we're gonna put it right there. And that's the way it looks. We got lights and stuff like that. I'm still trying to fix it or finish up. I got the hose right there to secure the skid and everything. And we're gonna secure this one here. What I'm gonna do on this one is I'm just gonna get longer bolts, remove the little bolts, and go through. That's what I'm gonna do. So it's gonna look nice like that. Yep, it's looking good. I like it. Very nice. All right, we're gonna continue. I gotta do the doors diamond plated as well. So, yep, it's coming. Good morning, guys. So, this is what we got going on. The mattress, I was gonna say splinter. The mattress is almost done. This is a nice, cute van, super nice. So as you guys can see, we have a lot of space up here for totes or whatever we want. And right now we are working on the doors. We're gonna do diamond plated, and we are gonna be painting them this color as well. So that's how I normally do these diamond plated doors. I get the shape, unless, well, actually this one is the first one I'm doing, but then I cut it the first time, with some type of scissors or whatever, metal scissors, and then we cut these ones on the plasma cutter with our welder. So that's how we are doing those, and now we also sell them. If you guys want to just order the doors, we are able to sell them to you guys. We're gonna ship them to you, which shipping is about $30 some, depending on where it's going. But yeah, that's kind of how we are working now with these ones here. So as you guys can see, I just grab a piece of, you can find this on the painters area, and then just put it, secure it up there, put it where it needs to be. You can use your finger just to go across, kind of do the shape, and then grab a pair of scissors to cut, all the stuff, which I have a pair of right here. My scissors, cut it, and I'll show you guys how it's gonna look.